Welcome to House of Victory. Try not to be a people pleaser. What I mean by people pleaser is saying yes to just about everyone and trying to bend over backwards just to fit into everyone else's mold and to meet their demands, all because you want to find their favor. You know, the Bible says, woe to him that puts his trust in men than his trust in God. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5 to 7 speaks on this as well. I encourage you to go read that. Galatians 10:1 speaks of the blessing that there is in pleasing God as opposed to pleasing men. When you please men, when you're saying yes to people, when you're bending over backwards trying to please them, then you can't be a follower of Christ. You cannot be devoted to the purpose of God. Being a people pleaser now, or saying yes to everything, even has disadvantages. I'm going to mention just very few of them briefly because of time. First one now would be unhappiness. It could leave a feeling of dissatisfaction inside of you, all because you are busy trying to tailor your life to other people's demands and not pursuing what your own inner desires are, your own inner conviction that God has placed inside of you. The next is bad health. Yes. And this is where you overstretch yourself. You make demands on yourself that don't even make much sense, and just trying to please others, and it could affect you mentally, emotionally, and even physically. And next now, it would be a lack of confidence, because you don't stand for what you believe in. Instead, you're trying to suit the belief system and the demands of others. And in doing that, it could lead to a lack of confidence in what you believe in and what you stand for. And finally, a low self-esteem, which is also related to the lack of confidence. A person can't really think very highly of themselves because they're bending over backwards trying to please others and trying to meet the demands of other people. And these are just a few of them. There's many more, to being a people pleaser. Being a people pleaser never worked out too well for just about anyone. If you wanted to, do research and just take a poll and find out. Now, being a people pleaser also distracts you, from even pursuing the purpose that God has placed you here for. So my prayer for you today is that you would be assertive and stand for what God has placed inside of you. God bless you as you do so.